Let's talk about Chelsea. Impressed against Crystal Palace. I think everybody is quite clear about what Chelsea stand this season.
But Crystal Palace were piss poor. I'm sorry. They were.
But then again, you are playing against the champions of Europe.
I think it's a new
what do you
squad.
expect?
New squad, new manager.
Yeah, new squad, new manager. I don't think you can really judge them from what happened on match day one. I mean, Olakule made a good point last Saturday. I thought I agreed. On match day one, match day two, possibly match day three in the new season, a lot of the players are not even 90%. A lot of players, because
when you're Crystal Palace and you haven't had players in the Euros, can you? Because the top clubs can make that excuse. The top clubs can say.
Players need to adjust to the fact that
the
fans
rhythm
are
of the
back,
game
are in the stadium. The game is quite different. I mean, the way you played last season is not going to be the same way because without fans, there's a massive difference. I know it sounds like it sounds like a
lot of
cliche.
excuse.
No, it sounds like an excuse. No, it's the truth.
Look. So I totally understand what you're saying, right? Fans back in the stadium should be lifts for the players. If anything.
For the home team.
For the home team.
Not away teams.
I think away teams would need some getting used to.
Exactly.
Bro. Fans were not in the stadium for a year and a half. Can we stop this thing that fans growing up on the streets, you play football with fans in the background.
It's not the same thing.
No. I'm going to make this point.
I'm trying to establish something.
Luckily has told me a gist before. I know it was local football. About a guy that used to play in the area very well, and then he goes to a different area where there are fans, and he couldn't trap the ball.
Yeah.
It's not the same. So, I mean, you haven't played the game.
Professional.
you haven't played the game, so you will not understand. You will not understand what the lack of
But you played the game.
No,
I haven't played the game. You get, and I'm grateful for the job I have.
Fantastic. Really well.
One thing is, I know the game. Right?
Okay. Yeah, brilliant stuff. My guy.
No, I know the game.
I see.
He doesn't need validation, right? Wale, producer, doesn't know the game.
And I've not played the game.
You get, I don't play the game. That's a bigger problem. Since we're throwing jobs around, so I'll take it on the table. I'll put it in production, right? So, just kidding, anyways. But in the end, when you talk about fans back in the stadium, I think that it is important to realize how footballers miss the fans, how the football community miss the fans. But it's also important to stop
making that an excuse.
Stop making, narratives are powerful.
Yeah.
It is important to stop this thing about, some players don't play better with the fans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It sounds silly, right?
I'm sorry.
It sounds
what does that mean? There is a reason you're a professional football player. Mm-hmm. That means,
with or without fans.
For whatever it means, right? I think I don't need to define what professional footballers mean. But when you say some footballers have to adjust to having fans back in the stadium, what does that really mean?
No, for me.
What does it mean?
For me.
To adjust to, you played all your life.
Yeah.
With fans.
No, with fans. First of all.
Just 18 months without fans.
18 months without fans.
And we are making it sound like...
You jump on the excuse that fans back in the stadium is a problem. You are the problem. You should... No. Millions of kids... I think Mourinho made a fantastic interview. Said, this was sounding like a Nigerian. Said, any football player that has talent and doesn't play well, doesn't use his talent, I always say that God should punish him. Because the player is wasting what millions of kids
would give an
millions
arm
of kids. Millions of kids would give an arm and a leg to be a professional footballer. I would do that.
So what
do
I
you
was
understand? I can't play football, but you can imagine
if you can play football,
the adulation football players
you give
get.
the leg. What are you going to use to play?
You get. But in the end,
talking about Crystal Palace, I don't think it's about the fans.
We're not talking about Crystal Palace.
No.
Let's not do that.
I feel it's because maybe because they have a new manager.
I was just going to respond to you. I think obviously because you're a professional, right? But also you are a human being first. So whether or not you are a professional.
No, if you're alien now.
So whether or not you are a professional, there are obviously things that would affect the way you do your job, even as a professional. Now, what I would agree with is I don't think you should revel in the excuse of fans. But the fact that away teams would need some getting used to. Just the same way, if we can agree that the moment fans were taken out of the stadium, you needed some adjustments
For the home team.
for you to keep. You needed some adjustment to not having fans in the stadium. Then we can also agree that the moment fans are back, you need some adjustment. Because do you think that if Brentford went away from the Premier League for 74 years, do you think they would have been that loud on the day against Arsenal?
No.
What's the point?
Wait, that's what I'm going.
Numbers.
No, I'm talking numbers, and I'm talking numbers, and I'm also talking motivation.
Yeah.
So if fans were not in the stadium for 18 months and now they are back, it is only natural that at Stamford Bridge it would be louder than any Crystal Palace game that you've seen at Stamford Bridge before.
Yeah.
Because the fans haven't been there for 18 months.
Exactly.
So as much as I agree that as a professional, you can't
make this excuse.
You can't make this and say no because fans are just so we can have bad body.
But then again, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It cannot have an effect negatively.
He can.
It can affect positively.
Because
it cannot affect negatively.
See, let me tell you something.
Chelsea fans are not even the loudest. Chelsea fans have been criticized for years.
No.
They're not the loudest, but because they haven't been here for a long time. Someone can just clap and the fans will scream.
Let me tell you something.
We're creating a very terrible society.
And let me tell you something.
We're not.
Actually, no. Actually, this is what I agree
Let's
to.
not do that.
I think if you begin to tell people that it is okay for you to be unproductive because of a challenge, then that is when you are creating a terrible society.
Exactly.
But I think when you begin to tell people that, we can recognize,
those vulnerabilities.
Yes, we can recognize it, but you have to understand that
you're a
it is
professional.
not going to
It's not an excuse for you, but we know it's happening because of this, but it's not an excuse for you.
I totally agree.
I don't agree. Just for the record, right? So, given we're talking about fans, which team will benefit most from having fans back in the stadium?
You never walk alone. Liverpool.
Is that the reason? And I totally agree. But you have to think about teams like United. Whose fans are also famed for...
Yeah.
Very,
But I feel
very
Liverpool
loud.
be the number one, then Manchester United, then maybe Stamford Bridge.
I think the Brentford fans.
I think Brentford.
I think the Brentford fans were just unbelievable.
I think Brentford.
No matter how unbelievable Brentford fans are, it's because Arsenal were poor on the opening day. Play against a United
Arsenal were
team.
poor.
In the first 10 minutes,
because of
when
how
they strike
loud
you,
the fans were.
you will know that they can't shout.
I think it's the reason they haven't done... You know Liverpool's... So the way Jurgen Klopp coaches is largely dependent on the way he emotionally connects with the fans.
Yeah.
I think Thomas Frank has got that too.
I think it's one of the reasons why he's maybe silently confident about the work they've done in transfer markets. So they haven't done an incredible amount of business, but you know that look, when we get back into our pump, we can. It doesn't matter who you bring to the stadium. If you bring Messi and Ronaldo, and we
drown you
have
out.
the fans behind us, the way we play, when we connect like that, and I think that affected the likes of Mane as well.
Yeah.
Those players actually feed up those things.
You see?
So relax now.
You see?
Positively.
He said positively. He can affect you positively, but negatively, no. That's what he said. But then again,
I don't agree.
But then again, if it affects positively, why can't it affect
Say
negatively?
there was a court. At least we can't see.
Negatively, I don't agree. Right?
But then again, if it affects positively, it can affect negatively.
I want you to shoot this out. The way I want it. Right. So let's move on from that. I think we're talking about fans. Lukaku to Chelsea, of course, that's done. That would be Arsenal's cross to bear in the next game. I wanted to also speak about Manchester United and slow and fast starts to a Premier League season. It's something we must have touched on during the off season. What is more important for a team like United? An incredible start to the season that lays down a marker that we're not going to let off any steam in the title race, especially when you think that City have started slow, right? Liverpool have started well, Chelsea have started well, Arsenal have started slow. Of course, it's one game, so it's a bit weird to say. But what do you think is more important, Ini? To start off fast or start off slow?
Just get going.
Fast.
Once you get going is very important,
Right.
because it helps the confidence of the team. The way United played on Saturday against Leeds United, you could see the buzz in the team, the excitement with the players, and just great to have football back.
Yeah.
What is good? We can blow teams away. It's the confidence. But last season it was a 2-1 defeat at home to Crystal Palace, and that really, in a way, knocked their confidence out. And for a team who clearly everyone is expecting them to challenge for the title, they brought in players, and it was great that they even did it with some of the players they've signed not even being available. So it's great to start well. Always great to start well. There will be hiccups on the road, but because it's great to pick up from the road.
Right, because City will tell you last season they started slow.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it came across the stats that it was the worst start to a season Pep has ever had in his career. But eventually went on to win the title.
I think it's an indictment on the Uniteds and all these other guys.
No, but then again, last season, most of the teams did not start
At the
strong.
start of the season, City didn't have De Bruyne. So that could have been responsible. So when De Bruyne came back into the team...
This is an excuse I will not subscribe to.
No, it's not an excuse. But at the start of the season, you don't have your best player. How
in a 500 million pounds team?
No, hold on. In the first 5-10 games of a season, how do you think United will survive without someone like
Bruno?
We know Bruno Fernandes is the most important player.
How do you think United survive?
We know Bruno
if
Fernandes
they played
is the most
5-10 games in the first 10 games of the season
Without
him.
Bro,
They struggle
we
clearly.
know Bruno Fernandes is the most important player at United.
But
we're talking City that signed a striker and didn't play the striker.
I know.
It's a different team.
How can you be a backup striker for a club that does not have a striker?
I think the terms are different for City.
For me, with the way United have started the season, I think apart from giving the team confidence itself, it's to strike fear into the opponent's mind. That look at this team. Look at this team. Yeah, to strike fear. Look at this team. Look at this team that won 5-1, and yet Jadon Sancho has not started. Rafael Varane has not started in the team.
He started with a hat trick already.
Exactly.
If you strike fear inside Arsenal, no strike fear.
But I'm just saying that winning 5-1 on opening day against the Leeds United, maybe they are not that big, but against Leeds United, winning 5-1, Pogba 4 assists, Bruno 3 goals, and you look at the bench, you see Jadon Sancho, and before the game, unveiling Rafael Varane, and you're like, oh, so these guys they don't even have these players in the team,
right?
And they're winning 5-1.
Because it's
and
Leeds
when next they play Southampton, the same thing will most likely happen against Southampton, whether we like it or not. Yeah. And that will probably play at the mind of every opponent that they are playing. That Old Trafford will probably return back to the slaughter slab it was during Alex Ferguson.
No, you are taking it too far now.
No, I'm not taking it too far. I said probably. Underline the word probably.
Let's establish what team you support.
I don't have a club right now.
Okay.
I don't have a club right now. No. I've spoken to my agent. He's looking for a club for me.
That submission is fantastic. He said he doesn't have a club right now. That's fantastic.
You're speaking to your agent.
That's not fun. Yeah. That is brilliant.
You get it. But the reason I say you are taking it too far, because everything I agree small, I agree small. Then you now said Old Trafford will return to.
No, I said probably return. No.
Stop that. Stop that.
You move it finally.
No, I think I totally understand what you're saying. But in the end, I feel like City at the moment look the only team that can go on a 15-game winning run.
I was going to ask you if there's any team in the league who can do 15. So a City bad start doesn't worry them.
I think this present United can do that.
They can just wake up and say, guys,
yeah, they can do that.
I think United can do a winning run. I think United can do a winning run because that United team.
The problem with United is they can do a winning run, but you see in that run. Chelsea will be in there. Liverpool will be in there.
Who says they can't beat Chelsea? Who says they can't beat Chelsea?
Big boys. United can play the big boys very well.
United beat the big boys well.
They beat the big boys well.
Any team that does a 15-game winning run win Premier League.
Yeah. Definitely.
And City looks like the only team that can do that.
And City not the only team that can do
that. In the Nigerian Professional Football League, Aqua United did that, like 18 games unbeaten.
No, shout out to Aqua. I'm an Aqua fan now.
Okay, Aqua United. 18 games unbeaten, and they won the league. So if United can do, just like you said, if they can do 10, 15 games, why can't they win?
I don't understand. Say why you invest for me?
No. Look at the players.
You haven't seen that episode. Don't come and get revived. Come get out. You haven't seen that episode. Don't come for revival.
But look at the United team.
Don't come for revival.
I'm not a United fan.
Don't be going through the corners.
I'm not a United fan, but looking at the team, if United play Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw.
This Varane, we never see him.
No, Varane.
No,
You don't
and
stop.
You do like this.
they play.
Until St. Maxim, hold on.
They play Pogba, Scott and Fred, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho, and Cavani. I mean, that team will take on anything.
See, I love how focused this guy is. With a badge, you don't like.
Thumbs up to you, my guy.
Thumbs up to you, my brother.
If St. Maxim whole viral like that.
So I think it's something we're gonna do all season. Let's predict. I'm gonna ask you predict, and good thing we have cameras rolling. So we're gonna predict where one game or where the results will go. Pretty much. Too much English is not good. Right. Liverpool, Burnley. Who wins?
Liverpool straightforward.
Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Draw.
Draw. Right. I wanted to ask who wins. Brentford, Crystal Palace. Brentford are away.
Both teams to score, by the way.
Brentford are away. Brentford to win.
Leeds United, Everton.
I think Everton will win.
Leeds United, Everton.
Everton.
Leeds United, Everton.
Leeds.
No, that's what you need.
Okay.
Everton. Everton
Right.
will win.
Everton win.
Yeah.
Right. Man City, Norwich City.
4-0.
In favor of which team?
You see the ask.
You are not informed. You're not informed. Brighton, Hove Albion, Watford.
Draw.
Brighton, Watford, draw. Right. So next Sunday, Southampton, United.
United win 3-1.
Wolverhampton, Wanderers, Tottenham Hotspur.
Draw.
Draw. Arsenal, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Win.
I'll put that on my betting slip.
Monday Night Football, West Ham, Leicester.
Wow. That's a lot of goals in there. I'm not sure, but I think West Ham.
West Ham, right? So let's go on to you, right? Let's just do the same thing. Liverpool, Burnley.
Liverpool,
Aston Villa, United. Newcastle, United.
Aston Villa,
Crystal Palace, Brentford.
Crystal Palace,
Leeds United, Everton.
draw.
Man City, Norwich City.
Man City,
Brighton, Hove Albion, Watford.
Brighton,
Southampton, Manchester United.
United,
Wolverhampton Wanderers, Tottenham Hotspur.
draw.
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Draw.
West Ham United, Leicester
Draw.
City. Draw.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Rufai, your turn. Liverpool, Burnley.
Liverpool. Liverpool.
Aston Villa, Newcastle United.
Aston Villa.
Crystal Palace, Brentford.
Brentford.
Brentford away from home.
Yeah.
Leeds United, Everton.
Draw.
I think Leeds will batter them.
High goals. A lot of goals though.
Right. Man City, Norwich City.
City.
Brighton, Watford.
Watford.
Southampton United.
Draw.
Wolverhampton Wanderers, Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham.
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Chelsea. Chelsea.
West Ham United, Leicester.
Draw.
Right. Great stuff. So we'll do that across 38 match days. We'll see who gets the predictions.
But how do we make sure Inelbong doesn't come and change his prediction after the game? Because he does it a lot.
You've recorded now.
No,
You've recorded now.
Because that's what he does on radio. He come and say that my prediction that time.
And he cannot change. He can't change it.
Wale will
I think we
finish my
have-
career.
Hi there. Thanks for watching us on YouTube. Please leave a subscribe on the channel, The Hindsight Podcast, and also on Instagram at The Hindsight Podcast. It's the same on Twitter as well. Leave a like, a retweet, or a comment. We'll see you soon.